Hey there friends, welcome back to another moment in time with me. Back is the key word here for sure, cause it's been a long time since the last video went live, yeah, it's a little bit awkward to talk about this, but I was still nonetheless want to just use this opportunity to catch us up a little bit and talk about what exactly I've been up to in the meantime and what's been keeping me away from doing any of this, and just just catch us all up here. So I'm gonna just try to keep it brief, keep it simple, but I'm still gonna put a title here and whatnot. So yes, a momentary update. So yeah, where the hell have I been all this time? One moment from one moment to another. So yeah, it's been a turbulent time in my life for sure. Basically, I've been busy in the hopes, yeah, and I just hope I will be able to convey what has been keeping me away from content creation and whatnot. And yeah, I just want to point out I really wanted to make this type of video for such a damn long time. I wanted to do this half a year ago for sure already, but I suppose I've been really legitimately busy with taking big life steps in life. So yeah, what exactly has happened since the last day and time? As you can see, things have changed a little bit in the atmosphere and whatnot. We'll get into that, I suppose. And the border and whatnot, the ambience is a little bit different. Hope let me know what you think of it. I would like to know your opinion for sure. So yeah, what happened since we last saw each other? Well, for one thing for sure, as you can probably clearly tell, I definitely shaved. I clearly shaved off the old beard and my facial hair mostly. It's not as clear because I'm not clean shaven at the moment of this recording, but yeah, definitely that kind of started, I suppose that in a way started all my just everything that happened afterward. But yeah, that beard was, I was trying out a style and whatnot, and I just came to realize that I just recently came to acknowledge that I don't feel as comfortable as my true self with the beard on my face. So I'm just a little bit more clean shaven, the more young in face and whatnot. So yeah, that's a little part on that. But yeah, the biggest point that has been the biggest change in my life that has been keeping me away from all of this, all of the things that pretty much legitimately all the things that I love and enjoy, was I got a job. I actually am employed as we speak. I got a job as a metrologist in a physics laboratory last October. I started working on October 1st, and that has that's been a challenging thing for me for sure. After 2+ years of really active job searching, and countless rejections and whatnot, I actually a company found me and invited me to work for them, and it's been a wild ride. Now as I am a graduate in microbiology and biology, going into the electrotechnical field, the physics department, I just needed a lot of time. I still need a lot of time to get a grasp on these new topics. It's still science, but it's still a different field of research than myself. So definitely my job has been keeping me on my toes, and been taking a lot of time to get into and used to, and just the routine, I suppose. The 9-to-5 routine has never been proper in my life, hasn't been really accumulated in my life, not even since the university days. I haven't had a steady daily schedule like right now, from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Working since not even university days, in the last 5-6 years, and that has taken a big toll on my energy levels and my health a little bit as well. So, but it's a positive change overall. I can't argue. So yeah, work has been is great. The company is really nice. Just I feel in the right place for the time being. And yeah, but that has been the biggest change. Definitely that has been preoccupying me, as I now am able to have a steady income as well. That's a first in my life as well. And all the responsibilities and accountabilities that come with it have been, again, just more experiences on my end, and again, just took away much more time and much more motivation and inspiration instead of doing this that I love. So yes, I've been working since October 1st last year. So I got a job, and also frankly, I'm just as simple as that. I got engaged in the meantime. Me and my partner just got together and really connected to each other, and yeah, this is official as official as it gets. We're not gonna make any big deal and whatnot of it, but just yeah, I'm taken and whatnot. It's been a little bit of a dream sort of mine, but yeah, everything just clicks and connects, and I can't imagine my life without my partner, my loving partner, and we decided to take a little tiny symbolic step and move on from there. So that's another part that's been preoccupying me in recent times, in the sense that we've been living apart, like about 50-60 kilometers apart from one another, and I got the job, and so I was busy from Monday to Friday in the week, and we only spent the weekends together whenever it was possible, and that was just compressed time, and really stressful for myself, especially in addition to just learning the routine, learning the job and ethic and whatnot. But yeah, we took that little step, and we're dealing fine. We're dealing with each other fine. We are communicating greatly. We spend time together, and we argue well as well. But yeah, speaking of living, as you immediately probably could tell, a different scenery around me. You're not in my home room that we started basically, and with the old videos, we are currently in the living room of our new rented apartment basically. My partner, my girlfriend, my wife-to-be, fiance, is got a job as well. So we were finally able to financially somewhat stabilize, and finally, after 3 years of just roughing it here and there, we finally been able to find a really cute, cozy and refreshing apartment here in the city. So we just moved in, just let's say a few weeks ago of the time of recording, and on that end, I just last week set up my equipment here for streaming and for my PC and whatnot, and that's been essentially what's been keeping me on my toes all this damn time. Yeah, that's it in a nutshell, I suppose. So even I'm gonna use this opportunity to acknowledge to myself that these are actually legitimately humongous steps, like life steps. I haven't personally let's say processed these things like completely thus far. But when you think about it, just basically I got my first job, I got employed, I got engaged, and I moved into a new apartment, my first ever apartment, in the span of 8 months. From now, I like to compress myself in that regard and say just that's nothing special, right? People do that all the time. But for me, coming from having pretty much no such experience beforehand in the 20 years prior, and just doing all these things spontaneously and sincerely from the heart in the span of 8 years, something that many people arguably, or from what I hear, take like years or even, let's say, decades sometimes to accomplish, because let's face it, it's hard. I've been able to accomplish this in the span of a year. It definitely did. On that note, it did take a lot out of me. It definitely changed me as a person somewhat, and definitely is still giving me challenges and whatnot, and perspectives and new experiences as we speak. But definitely it's been a challenging ride, I suppose, but one that I suppose I wouldn't change for a thing, because I legitimately, when we just moved in, I needed like a few days to just fully realize, holy shit, this is what I've been dreaming of for the past year. This is what I've been working towards every day in, day out. Every stressful encounter, every rough night, every sleepless night basically has led to this. So yeah, I would like to, on that account, I would like to acknowledge myself and just give myself some praise and appreciate myself that I accomplished this, as well as give you guys and a little bit of an explanation of what's been keeping me away from all this, because I cannot tell you, I cannot stress enough that I turned on my PC for about 3 hours in the last weekly for the last 3 or 4 weeks. I wasn't even close to, you know, almost technology. I had my phone, but I don't really like that. I don't really encourage, or just, you know, I don't personally don't like it. That was accurate enough. So yeah, I've been thinking, as mentioned, I've been considering doing this type of video for such a damn long time. It didn't feel right until today, where just things connected and something clicked for me, and I really felt that I should speak up. I should finally just chime in and express myself, acknowledge myself, and also update some things. Now, speaking of updates, in regard to Moment in Time, I'm not gonna make a special announcement or a special dedication, or what you call it, a special, I'm not gonna set myself any goals for now. My ultimate ultra goal eventually and essentially in the future would be to hopefully create like one video per week, one Moment in Time quality video about any topic or whatnot in the future. But for now, I'm not gonna set myself any goals. Just gonna play it by ear. I'm gonna focus on doing things, focus on my experience of feeling good when creating content first and foremost, and something that I genuinely want to share with myself, with others over the world. And so I may even just jump the gun and keep going for one video a week. It may also be one video a month, one video every 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, or even a year again. I'd just like to make it clear that, as I keep mentioning, I'm not gonna let this die out completely. It's not gonna fade out. Moment in Time is a passion project of mine, and I do enjoy this whenever I do it, like right now. But I'm just gonna keep taking my time. So if that's okay with you, I will be more than happy. I will be genuinely really happy if I will have you along for the ride in any way, shape, or form, if in the form of like subscribing or just checking out the Twitch channel and whatnot, and just keeping in touch. But if that's too infrequent, too seldom for you, like these videos, I understand completely. And well, I sincerely hope you do find some content created, some content that genuinely gives you joy and is fun for you, because that is essentially my one and only goal with this channel. It was never to like gain followers or gain recognition or just online presence in any way, shape, or form. I just really I feel like I want to create content. I really feel like I want to express myself, and if possible, if people can take some fun or some education from it in any way, shape or form, then that's all that matters to me. Nothing more and nothing less. And that's the point of this channel. So again, if you're departing for the ride, I do respect it genuinely. I really do, and I wish you nothing but the best. And if you stay with me here as we progress slowly but surely, one moment in time at a time, I will be forever grateful and genuinely appreciative. So yeah, that sounds pretty much it. I do want to wrap this up with just a little bit more, with just a tiny bit of wisdom. I can't really, I still want to do videos about like wisdom or just fun things, consideration, thoughts, processes and whatnot. But yeah, on the status update note, that's about what's been going on. That's what's been keeping me away. I am as I'm settling in, I'm almost all completely settled in. I will focus on creating more content because it definitely gives me that level of relief and fun, engagement and investment. So look forward to more in the future, definitely. As for the tiny bit of wisdom, I suppose one thing that I've recently been mulling over or thinking about a lot is the fact, the rise and fall of life, I suppose. In which case, basically, I just want to say, no grand success story out there has ever started without falling or falling apart. So in the sense of life being tough, challenging, unfair, unprecedented, cruel, and even borderline just unbearable, I feel I've learned that you have to fall, basically, when it comes down to it. In one way, shape or form, sometimes you just need to experience that fall, that bottom sensation when you feel on the floor. But if you have the courage, if you have the any shape of motivation, of heartfelt and conscious and mindful approach, mindful motivation and engagement, then it's worth rising, getting up again. You're probably gonna fall again and then get up again. So we're gonna fall, all of us, including myself. I fall and I get it back up, and I fall and we get back up. We're gonna fall 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times, 10,000 times, but sooner than later, we're gonna eventually just keep on, get up and start walking and just keep walking and just go with the flow. And we will fall again eventually, but when we fall for the 10,001st time again, we're probably gonna look back and all the 10,000 times we already got up and just laugh it off. And that is my experience right now in life. That is what I wish to convey, that falling, that feeling down isn't the end. It's not the end if you don't make it to be the end. You can always get it back up, and if you can, I applaud you and assure you that it is absolutely worth it to keep getting back up again and again and again, and eventually walk, run and flow with the river, with the flow of life, essentially, and just live, be happy, fulfilled, and keep on running. So rise and fall, keep falling, because that's what makes us stronger. Get back up again, and then eventually never stop to be yourself in the best way you can freaking be. Whew. With those words of wisdom, I would like to thank you for your time once again. Thank you for anyone that stayed put in all this time that I've been absent. Thank you for taking your time to listen to me basically vent out and talk to myself, essentially, and just praise myself overly. Not really overly, but just praise myself. And well, yeah, I hope you will look forward to more videos to come whenever they come. And yeah, if you have any questions, as always, I will more than happy to answer any comments. You can just check out all the social media pages. They are there because I was just using this banner for, you know, for hell's sake, because I find it neat, and it's been custom made basically, and I just wanted to use it, and it just so happens to have all the links already on screen. Not to be too sellouty. Thank you very much for listening once again. I wish you a most pleasant rest of your day or rest of your time, and yeah, stay safe, true to yourself, positive, loving, and kind. Keep getting up and yearn for more to be the best version of yourself. One moment in time at a time, one YouTube video at a time, and one, conversation at a time, suppose. Thank you very much for watching, my friends. See ya at another moment in time.